The cybersecurity, we used to talk about cybersecurity in the, oh, let's not lose any records. That would be a problem. And, you get the fine and you have to send out the identity protection paperwork to everyone that you lost their record and those kind of things. That's how we were talking about it in 2018. And should we pay ransomware? Should we not pay ransomware? Was a big,
Yeah.
conversation. 2019, it got a little more serious. Late 2020, early 2021, it got really serious. They can shut down your hospital serious. You can lose all the medical images that you've ever done serious. And for the first time at the JP Morgan conference, at least a half dozen or more CEOs got up and said, cybersecurity is one of our greatest concerns right now, and it's an area of focus. And so it changes the lens, it changes the conversation. And now we're talking about, what does a chief information security officer look like in 2021 when the CEO wants to talk to them on an ongoing basis and they are involved in business decisions moving forward. And, I think that's one indication. 21st Century Cures, back when we talked to Anish for the first time, way back when, was sort of like, yeah, it was passed. No one really knows what it's going to be. This is generally the direction we're going to go. We need to make sure that the medical record gets freed up. It needs to get in the hands of the consumer. It needs to be accessible by the innovation community so that we can make some progress and those kind of things. We need to sort of free it from the hands of those that are unwilling to share it. And so we knew, in essence, what it was going to be. The next year, 2019, in 2020, we saw really bipartisan support behind it of people. The best was at HIMSS, where you had 4 administrations on the stage with Seema Verma, essentially affirming the direction of 21st Century Cures and the sharing of information. And then we had the rules around information blocking, which just went into effect about a week and a half ago. And so the conversation went from, hey, we don't really know what this is, we don't really have to do much about it, to, oh my gosh, what does this mean? I mean, there's now like a whole mechanism in place that if I write an app that requests information from my health system on my medical record and they don't provide it, I mean, I should just put a button there that says tell CMS, and they hit that button and it transmits to CMS and says, hey, they're participating in information blocking. They're not providing the record. It's more sophisticated than that. I get it. I've reported on it several times, but I think this is the year that we start to see really these innovators make progress on top of that